Baby, all over the world, baby. All over the world, baby.
Get up on your feet. Put your hands together. And show your love for the second coming of the one and only.
This is State of Emergency. Bitches.
What you want me to do? I'm sorry. I'm back.
And now, our feature presentation.
Yo, this
Here. Presentation.
I told these DJs I was coming back to bust their ass. Remix.
In the club, I swear, my nigga, you could feel the attention shift. Start around 12, ended up around 2. I better leave with more hoes than I came here with. I can't be responsible for what I say or I do when I talk intoxicated. Shorty say I told her I love her. I put out the next morning saying this I must have been faded. I don't know what you heard about me, but the word about me.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cutting Edge. Woo! What should I say? How you guys doing out there tonight? First of all, I would just want to say we want to welcome our co-host back to the table as he was missing in action on last week. We got the fabulous Julius here. Second of all, I would like to say that, here I go with these again. Second of all, I would like to say that we have Nelly Fresh here. I don't want to get that wrong, and I got that wrong last time. So, and of course you got myself. Y'all check out the nameplate. The King is in the building. Yes, it is official. So, first of all, I want to start off with saying, ladies and gentlemen, it's an event on March the 30th. Again, I'm going to shout this out again because, again, I am hosting this event March the 30th, Saturday. It's the All Red Affair at the Comfort Inn Midtown on Broad Street, right up here, News Channel 6. Make sure you check that out. It's going to be a fabulous event. You guys can inbox me on Facebook, and for tickets, I have tickets. Woo. Check out our Facebook page. RVA's The Cutting Edge. Like that page. We're going to have topics. You can check out us weekly. You can talk to the co-host here on the page. I don't know if you guys know it or not, but we're moving up the ladder here. We're not just sitting here for nothing.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you guys want to actually,
Tomorrow, at Mansions, formerly known as 534, Pretty Girl Rock event. It's the third annual event. If you guys would like to purchase a ticket, you can actually come out tonight on the Burnham to Applebee's. The representatives for that team will be there, so make sure you go out and support that. Pretty Girl Rock.
And I will be at the Safe House, which is at 1315 Hall Street tomorrow. Apparently, I was invited to do a show there, so I will be there tomorrow.
All right.
Yes. Okay. So, is there anything going on in you guys' lives that you want to, actually brief the people on? I want to say shout out to our guest co-host last week, which is the lovely Shamir Miles. She did a wonderful job. I actually had a chance to look back at the tape and everything, and it was really, really nice.
Yeah.
What did you think of her visit here on last week?
Oh yeah, it felt like the team. I was comfortable with her.
Oh,
she,
okay.
She made me comfortable.
That's what's happening.
Well, speaking of last week, I just wanted to, touch on some subjects because I did have, a moment to look at the taping of last week, and just to, go back on, a certain subject. Just want to tap it really quick, not to, rush things along. But number one, women in combat. From my experience, from my 10 years experience, I mean, we all get on the same plane. We go to the same destination. You just don't go outside the wire unless we need you to go outside the wire. What's the problem? You really got to be under the two man, I just think to each his own. And the battlefield is not for the soft heart. So if you're going to sit there and cry outside and we're like, knee deep in Ramadan stuff,
Wait, hold on.
I can't take it.
Hold on, wait. You talking about last week?
Yes, I'm talking about last week.
You said that women should not?
I mean, I think it's to each his own, but the battlefield is not for the soft heart.
Yeah, most women I know got more hot than men that I know, though.
True.
All right.
But there are a lot of things that go on. I mean, you can go outside the wire and they can call you any old thing, and you shouldn't take it to heart or to feeling. But when you come back on the inside of the wire, they might say, hey, you want to sit down and talk, and then you end up going back to them cussing about what happened outside the wire. What happened outside the wire happened outside the wire.
To nip that in the bud, it doesn't matter what rank a woman has in life. We're never going to get the respect that we deserve.
Okay, but
so that's all I'm going to say.
I know some female sergeant majors. I know female
but we're never going to get the respect that we deserve.
I know a female in Germany who did the record of table 8 for an Abrams tanker. Now, I was an Abrams tanker. So, I mean, for her to beat my score.
Yeah.
But
okay, so what I'm seeing here, is it an ego thing amongst the men, or is it
not an ego thing? It's not an ego thing.
Because to me, that sounded like an ego thing.
Where did it come from? It did. It did.
Yeah,
it did.
To me,
and like I'm telling you now, women, no matter how far we get along in life, we're never going to get the respect we deserve. And that's point, period. It doesn't matter if you're gay, you're straight, a female, period, is never going to get the respect that she deserves. Most women that I know nowadays are very independent, that it makes men sick to their stomach.
True.
So that, you have your own opinion, and I respect it. But I feel like women are army strong, too. I know a lot of women who are army strong.
I love G.I. Jane. I watch that movie about 3 times a month, but I love that movie. So, I mean, to see, a woman to surpass, a whole bunch of men, I applaud that type of homage.
You actually know what happened in real life, right? You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because she's stationed right in Norfolk.
Yeah.
The actual girl, so that's nothing but respect. But I understand you.
Yeah. And also, you know how your parents say, do as I say, not as I do. But if you're walking with your child to the store and they see somebody standing outside saying, hey, you got a quarter. Hey, you got 50 cents. Hey, you got $1. They're going to think that's the right way to think. The right thing to do, just because they see it done. So if you don't teach them the right way, they will never learn the right way.
Right.
If you don't train them right, then they're going to end up being the products in which they are.
Yeah, I mean, we all know that children, they repeat what they see, they repeat what they hear.
And I want to say that subject right there was a subject that people even asked me, could we continue that subject
about the children?
About the children, because the
it's
children and the whole epidemic on how this whole drug thing is, it's saddening. And I even had a guy to come up to me at my current job right now to say that I want you to have me on this show so I can talk to people about it, and things like that. And I was just, of course, I told him, let me talk to you guys, and I'm sorry I'm giving you this information right now live on the air, but I talked to somebody this week about it, and they was just real passionate about how we spoke about it at people who is our age, to actually see this and to come forward. So I definitely don't think that that's a topic that we don't have to keep on rehashing, because that's an ongoing thing.
Yeah, because it's children. And when you allow your children to be around certain people and to see certain things, even if you don't do it, you're still allowing your child to see it elsewhere.
Exactly.
And I feel like just because a person wants to be involved in a child's life and they say that they want to do this and do that, you still need to learn that person. Because there's a lot of people out there who are doing dangerous and things to kids too. So you just can't, you can't really say that just because a person wants to help a child, or a person say this is for the children. You need to make sure you know that person. Because I know a lot of people, and I'm even speaking from experience, those people that you trust the most, they'll hurt your child.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
I mean, children, we can never get enough of that.
Some parents shelter their children.
Right.
Some parents don't care, and you can go over your cousin's house all summer long. It's not good. It's not good. But yes, and then also, it does take a village to raise a child. However, the government has constructed these villages to raise these children in.
Oh, God, we're going to talk politics?
I'm not going to talk politics. I'm just going to talk the fact that they exist.
10 minutes in, switch back. Okay.
I'm just saying. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. And chivalry isn't dead. It's endangered.
Yeah.
It's endangered. It's rare.
And the best thing about chivalry, when you say it's endangered, because most things that are endangered, they disappear.
Right.
It can come back. Things like that, they can come back.
Right.
We can have the whole, men taking women out and escorting them, via the door, versus walking in front of them, to actually open the door for them. But it was a lot. It's a lot with that whole chivalry thing. But we'll move on from that and we'll get into,
Yeah, because I got a question about that. I was just curious about a few things.
Chivalry?
No, I'm just saying, is a woman supposed to walk behind her man, or is the woman supposed to walk in front of her man?
Well,
I'm just trying to figure that out.
To me, I think modern times have made it very, very clear, and it goes right back to the whole military thing.
Right.
They want the women to walk behind the man.
Right.
And it's just I don't mean to
Okay,
say
so
anything
would a
about.
woman open her door for her husband?
Some women should open the door for their husbands. What's wrong with that?
It got quiet on the set. Some women should open the door for their husbands.
And I'm not saying to the point where
if they have groceries,
if they're
injured, but a man is supposed to open the door for the woman.
Exactly. They are supposed to open it. Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
Hi, Cutting Edge. This is Shamir Miles, and I just want to tell you guys you look lovely.
Oh.
And I also want to make a comment and say I'm thankful that you guys are making aware some of the issues that are going on within our community, so that's a good thing. That's the first thing, is to make aware of what's going on, so people will be reluctant to accept change and make change. And Jules, you look good. Nelly fresh, you fresh.
Thank you.
You look good. And y'all just keep up doing your good job, and I'm watching you, and have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
Yeah, but I just want to say, that women are to be taken care of. And
right.
Everybody knows who I am, so they know, like, I'm not even going there, but I just still feel like a woman should be taken care of to a certain extent. I gave my personal views on the whole women in combat thing, so I'm not going to, rehash that until, we actually come up on some other subjects where things are hot, like maybe in the media or whatever, so we'll rehash that. But
right.
In some other news, we'll move on from that kind of news, and let me just blog you in on some little celebrity news that I got going on this week. Of course, I have to get my celebrity news. It wouldn't be me. If you guys know that Diddy, he went on the Ellen show this week, and he went to promote his new water and everything.
Water.
Yeah, everybody knows about this water. Yeah, whatever. And he admitted.
Go ahead.
That's terrible. I love when we have those moments, though. There's nothing wrong with that. He admitted that he wet the bed when he was younger.
Wow.
Why is people have to make a big deal over P. Diddy wetting the bed when he was younger? I feel like as a child and an adolescent, those are things that children go through. No, I was not one of those kids, but people made a big deal over it.
Hey, somebody peed on me before. Like, I had to be in the bed with like 5 people at one time. Hey, man. So, hey, it's Diddy though. I mean, when you from where I'm from, you used to that.
I'm not gonna say
I mean, that's how you train a child. I mean. Yeah. It's Diddy though, it's Diddy, it's not.
I just want to know why people make a big deal over it.
Anything that they say and they do.
He was a bedwetter, so what? It's just Puff Daddy. The only thing he got now is dry fur coats.
Isn't that flavored water they're promoting?
Yeah, some kind of flavored water that he got going on.
50 Cent did it earlier, but it's all right.
Yeah.
50 Cent is a counselor. He's about his money. Okay?
Well, did you just throw Diddy some shade by saying 50
No.
50 did it earlier?
No.
Let's move on. Come on,
baby. Oh, my God. Let's move on. You guys, let me tell you, I don't know if you caught it, but I love this movie, Hunger Games. Hunger Games Catching Fire is coming back in the theaters, and it's going to be, like, so amazing. That movie is so, like, dragged out, and it has, like, fabulous hair and outfits. I'm sorry, but I love movies with art in them. If you don't like it, so be it. Don't watch it. But
Hangover 3.
No,
Hangover 3 about to come out, too.
Oh.
Yeah, I ain't into that. Hangover 3.
I think I just got into the whole Hangover trilogy about a year ago. I didn't really.
We had Hangover 2 for a year.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we,
can't get one, and we get one, and watch one, fall asleep in one, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, so moving along from that, one of our burning subjects this week. And we want to actually, start with our co-host, Nelly Fresh here. She has some things going on in her life.
Wait, you know, I had some more celebrity news.
I can't take my jacket off. Excuse me, y'all.
You say you
my
have
mic's
some
on the back of the
more
jacket.
celebrity news then.
Celebrity news. So, I have a double whammy on DMX, and this is some funny stuff. You know, my celebrity news is funny. And, okay, so DMX, he gets put on the Alanya Van Zant's, you know, Fix My Life show. And he ends up cussing Alanya Van Zant out, and then he goes home. So she runs all the way to his house and asks about whether, you know, he was high during the event that was taking place, and come to find out he was. So then, on the flip side of that, there was a club in South Carolina that I'm in now. Wow. There's a club in South Carolina, and they gave DMX $3,000 just for a meet and greet, and DMX did not show up.
What's up with DMX?
Well, technically, you only get a deposit, so they gave him $1,500, and he didn't show up.
3 G's.
Well, that's on them, cause you really don't even supposed to do it like that.
3 G's off the rip.
It's DMX though.
Yeah, but for him to say, yeah, all right, I'm coming.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, it's DMX though. Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you have any other celebrity news to report?
Come on.
The Django. If you haven't seen the movie, you gotta watch the movie.
Seen that twice.
Yeah, that movie is good.
Apparently, a lot of controversies come up on Django because of the fact that they use the N-word over 150 times, and not just by Sam, not just by Jamie, but by all the white people in that movie. And when I tell you, Quentin Tarantino said, I'm not cutting anything from this script, so let's forget about it.
That movie, that was actually a good movie. I seen it twice.
It was good. It was funny. It's like, I laughed the first
Quentin
time.
Tarantino is known for actually stepping outside of everything Hollywood has been known for and everything like that. So he's always made those good movies where people always criticize them or they love them, and he always made money. So one thing about him, he's really not worried about what anybody say about any of his movies, and he always
That's how you gotta be.
and he always can get A-list celebrities.
Yeah, that's how you
never
gotta be.
not gonna get not gonna have the best.
Right.
So the whole Quentin Tarantino thing, I think the people in Hollywood, what he probably says is they can, you know, do some other things, you know, that I'm not going to say on this air. But Barbara Walters returned to The View this week, you guys, after falling at a presidential the inauguration thing. If she falls one more time, I'm taking over that show. I just wanted to. If she falls one more time, I'm taking over that show. Ever since I've been watching that show. Yeah. She's a white journalist.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She fell at inauguration.
She fell at the presidential. You know, she's been to all of them since 1900. She's not that. I'm serious. I don't mean to talk about her, Barbara Walters.
Since 1900.
Yeah, she is old. Barbara's like 170.
Okay.
I'm serious.
Okay.
She's old with plenty of money. But she returned to The View and everything this week. I just want y'all to know at that table that if she falls again, I'm taking over that seat, and I have to leave this show because I don't make any money here.
Sorry, I'm kind of wondering what her Social Security card looks like.
You say what?
I wonder what her Social Security card looks like.
Money.
Money. Yes, definitely money. So let's get back to our co-host here. She has a burning subject that she really wants to talk about. That's actually been in the headlines here this week.
No, this is actually an old post.
Okay.
It's just something that had to do with my own
grinds your
story.
gear.
Yeah, it just had. First of all, I want to make this clear. I'm not talking about this subject because clearly I'm gay. Let's be real. I'm not talking about it because, you know, I'm not talking about this subject just to relate to anything personal to myself, but Tuesday, Jada Pinkett Smith, she posted to her Facebook that she believes that, that 3 of her friends, they're actually in their 40s. They have confined their companionship with women. So they feel after being with a man for so long, they have been married, they've been in a relationship for a long time, they have actually, they want to be with women now.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're aroused in a different way.
So she started off by saying, I believe a person should love whomever, however they choose. She started off like that. She has over 3 million Facebook friends, so the post gained a lot of attention. Yeah. So she basically said she spoke with her friends last month, and they were stating that they had came out of a long-term relationship. Now, it's 3 of her friends, so I'll get back to that. She said they got out of a long-term relationship, and their desire is to be intimate with women. And she asked a question. She said that these women had never had the desire to be with a woman, but after being with a man for so long, they decided that was something they wanted to do. Mm-hmm. So then she goes and she asked a question. She said, what is changing in how women and men are relating to one another that is creating the same-sex love as the last resort for heterosexual women? So she wants to know, she asked for people's opinions about why are women choosing another woman instead of, I guess, trying another man after being with a man who maybe hurt them, She wants to know why. And I couldn't tell you why because I've never been with a man. But I honestly think that in this modern time right now, women are using the female thing as like the latest fashion. Like women to women they just play around with it. I don't think it's anything serious that they want to do. I mean, I could be wrong, but I've been in this for 13 years, and it's not the same. I think that girls find it, they find it to be fun, and they find that men are going to be more attracted to them once they interact with another girl. So, I just feel like that's something that she may be going through. I honestly think that she may want to try it, or may have tried it. I mean, you guys are quiet, but I mean, it wasn't something that had been on my mind or anything. It was just a post that I ran by because lately I have seen a lot of celebrities come out, like Frank Ocean and a lot of males have been coming out. But when this female woman posted to her Facebook, she gets like all of these positive things about, wow, women should date a woman. And I see it as a negative because if you're using us as your last resort, how are we supposed to feel about that?
And which person do you think gets the negative? The true lesbian or the woman who actually think that this thing is something that they just want to play around with, or they think it's fun? I'm just putting this in your words, not my words, because I really don't have any personal views on this whole subject but Jada Pinkett has been a swinger for God knows.
Oh, she's a swinger. Oh, okay.
She's been a swinger like for years, and her and Will has admitted that, and I guess that, me personally, I have never seen them two admit that, via interview or anything, so I don't have any, personal views. No, I don't think Will Smith is, gay or anything, but I think it plays a part in people's growth.
Right.
The world is changing. I think it is a stigma. Hope, let me, thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
Going on?
Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
How's everybody doing?
We're doing good. How are you?
We good.
Yeah, we good. Do you have a question or some sort of comment?
Yes, I actually have a comment. Personally, I'm 20 years old. I was raised by a lesbian couple. I personally feel that no one should enter into same-sex just because of a trend. I feel personally, as my mother's taught me, that love should just be that, and I just think that now in our day and time, it's more so a game. I feel like love has turned to like a game for people. So when you say, that people have entered into something as a last resort, I think that that's always a bad thing because you're not doing it because it's genuine. It's something that you're going to enter into and find to be confusing, and you'll never really know yourself. And it's not a good thing for people who are genuinely gay or bi, just like it wouldn't be fair to somebody who's straight. To be talking to someone who is not honest, who's not pure to who they are. So I definitely can relate to Nelly on that, and I think that she makes a lot of sense when she says that that's not something that's worthwhile because it's just not genuine, and that's what love should be about. So that's my comment on that.
Thank you.
We thank you, sir.
Thank y'all, and keep up the good work.
All right. Oh, man. Let's be clear. I'm not pulling a card that didn't hit home because I know what I know. And I know when it's real and I know when it's fake. I've been doing it way too long. It's just that I feel like it's been in the media for so long. Like, women are doing it more than men. And once a man comes open with it, it's like they target the man and they aim at him with so much negativity. But women abuse the game so much. Yeah. And it's like, that is never noticed. You know, women are really abusing the game. And like he said, for someone to be genuinely, this is my lifestyle. For me to meet someone who wants a 10-minute relationship and you can go ahead on about your life, that's something, like, you don't do that. A lot of people are getting hurt behind that.
Well, I think it plays back into the part, like I was saying, modern times have actually moved on. You know, times have changed and, you know, people have actually, it seems like God, what am I trying to say here? Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge. Hold that thought real quick, you guys.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
We doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm a little confused here. You know, I think that right now being gay and lesbian is being glamorized right now, and I think because of the way the culture is turning now, I still don't think that it's right. But you still cannot deny people of their happiness. I really don't know what this world is going to come to when women want women instead of men, and when men want men instead of women. I really think something very bad is going to come from this. I just, you know, like for you guys, you know, try to keep women straight. But I don't know what your purpose is, but I don't think that it's right to push your views as to what you think y'all should be doing, because I really don't think that this world is going to come to any good with men being with men and women being with women. It's just not a right thing to do. And, you know, a lot of people say we got AIDS because of homosexuals. You know, what is more?
Hold on. No. Now, the touch. Oh, he released the line?
Yeah, he released the line.
All right. Well, sir, thank you for calling in. The touch on that. You have the right for your own opinion. Yeah, like if that affected anybody, hey, I wouldn't be here right now. Yeah. So you have the right for your own opinion. What I was basically saying, let's clear that up, is that I feel like women are abusing the game more. I didn't say anything that men are that is right or wrong, because men do it too. You know,
what was you know, what was religious or what was man-made.
God loves everybody. He created us equally. And if you were not supposed to live like this, you wouldn't be living like this. This is how I feel. But we don't get spiritual. We don't get in the Bible on this show. It won't be any of that. You have your own opinion.
Let's just say I know what's supposed to happen, and I know what I'm doing. And that's
right, because if you live a life that that you don't want to live, you're living a lie. And that's a sin, right?
Me personally, I think our caller that just called is living in one of those times, and I respect your opinion, sir. I think you are living in one of those times where you feel like times have not actually moved. If you go back to when the start of actually modern times were started, you got to look at it. The way we are actually supposed to live is actually dictated by man. Nothing is actually dictated by God, but us living, breathing, you know, certain things like that. We are living in a time where people say marriage between a man and a woman is right. First of all, if you go back to ABDC, it was a whole lot more of girl on girl and boy on boy, you know, and all of that, you know, current on. So I can't say that we can say that we're living in times where people are just not listening, or they don't want to actually go back as far as when we were not living in these times that we are living in now.
We'll apologize for the missed call. You can call back, but because the first lesbian was what was her name? She was in 1800, Sophia.
I'm not even gonna say that was the first lesbian.
She probably was before her. It was a lot of people before. That's not. Let's just be clear. It wasn't about that, because I understand when we talk about gay and heterosexual and whatever we talk about, people gonna call and they're gonna be in their feelings about things. But that's not the point I was trying to make. I basically wanted to, you know what I'm saying, express the way I feel because I feel like a lot of people are getting hurt by that. Yeah. So if you're not going to be in it, you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, it's better that you step out of it because you don't want to get yourself hurt. You know? And then misjudgment.
You only hurt yourself on the fence anyway.
Right. Yeah. So moving right along, go ahead. Y'all can go ahead. That was just something that I wanted to talk about.
You know, everybody has their very first lesbian, and that very first lesbian was Wonder Woman. And that remark is complete on that one.
You know what? Says
man, okay.
Wonder Woman didn't have a woman at home. You ever heard of?
Yeah, she did.
You know, because I think that's a very touchy subject, though. Even what he said, for him to even like call on the air and say, you know, something is wrong or something is right. I think he's living in a time where somebody dictated his life and somebody instilled in him that this was wrong and this was right. You go back to Greek and Roman times. Man, it wasn't nothing but a good time if we ain't having orgies. You understand what I'm saying?
They were naked.
Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
I have a question for y'all.
Oh, okay. What's your question, sweetie?
Okay, what's your question, sweetie?
I just want to know if Mario ever paid those people for the hair show.
You didn't watch last week.
You didn't watch last week, did it?
Because I saw you on there on Judge Judy, and I was curious about that.
If you watched last week, I touched that. But if you want to watch that episode, you can go on YouTube and type in MOTHABALDWYN, and you can see the whole episode. And you can even watch Judge Judy over too.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge. Yeah.
Woo. He paid him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He paid us.
So how did we know we was gonna get a call to say did somebody did Mario pay those people from Judge Judy? Wow. And the celebrity continues. So. Thanks for keep talking. You know, long as you're talking, I'm relevant. So the joke is actually on you. You remember, you called this phone. I'm on television. You're not. And you don't want me to stroke my ego, honey.
He paid him. Oh, man. That threw me for a loop because I figured
You figured it was a call or a question and not some ignorant caller?
Yeah, but it's fine, though, because you got to expect it. You got to take the good with the bad, and the critics only make you better.
And you make sure you come and check me out March the 30th at the Comfort Inn Midtown at the All Red Affair.
Yeah.
It's going to be something nice.
Yeah. So what do you
Shout out to Shamettes again this week.
Shout out
you
to
guys
that
can
caller.
check me out there.
She is hilarious.
Please don't be stuck on that caller, y'all. That caller was irrelevant, you know.
You said shout out to Shamettes.
Yeah, shout out to Shamettes. Oh, please, you guys, don't forget to like our Facebook page. It's RVA's The Cutting Edge. If you want to get a link, you guys can follow me on Twitter. That's REIO919. And if you want to call in on any of our subjects that we touched in tonight, you can actually call us in right now. We're taking live calls. Shout out to Nelly Fresh for sitting in on season 3 of The Cutting Edge. Shout out to Jules once again for coming back for another season of The Cutting Edge. Did you guys know that the FBI and this whole...
Shout out to Born Fresh, too.
Exactly. Thank you for calling The Cutting Edge.
I was born that way.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? Can you turn your TV down, please?
Where are the women actually? Ain't no women are calling.
Thank you.
Hello?
Thank you for calling The Cutting Edge.
Yeah, I was wanting to make a comment about that last topic y'all were just speaking on as far as the homosexuality.
Okay, what's your comment, sir?
I do notice pretty much that it's a lot of females that do use the lesbian thing as a fad where they just do it just to be accepted because it's so accepted socially.
Is there a crutch?
And I feel like it makes it hard for those people who probably got that feeling like they were born that way. And it's kind of, you know, when you have that conversation as far as, you know, are people born gay or you know, when they live in that lifestyle as a choice, or is it, you know, is it something that's really within them? When you have people that just kind of do it because it's the it thing to do, I think it make it hard for the people who are really facing that battle.
So
That's what it's going to be called when somebody gets their feelings.
Thank you for
And
calling
thank
in.
you for calling,
It's
sir.
horrible for them, especially for somebody who is, full-fledged gay, and they get in cahoots with somebody who is really just not sure who they are. And, you go head over heels for that person, and then they go, oh, well, it's not that way. We just have fun.
And you have to learn the people first. And that's another thing with girls. With anybody, they rush so fast. You just need to learn the person first.
That's another thing
to
that I wanted to say earlier.
Stay at home.
And shout out to the people who stay in committed relationships and they know how to be committed.
Those married people who don't.
Exactly, because that plays a big part in it. First of all, you cannot, loyalty. We talked about it last week. You cannot keep on playing with people's feelings. I feel like if you don't get to know somebody, then when you get your feelings hurt 2-3 months into a relationship, then something is wrong with you. Because relationships start and people will say they're in love in less than 2-3 months. I can't do it. I can't do it. I've been, in a few relationships. It's not, anything to be, ranting and raving about, because I'm still left here with the same thing I was left with when I got in them. And now I'm, in a nice, happy relationship. So I feel, things have changed, as I have grown, because certain things have come about. Now I will get to know somebody before I would just jump into telling them I love them and everything. And I feel like nowadays lesbians, they don't do that. They will date you one week, and the next week they'll have your name tattooed on them, and they'll be booed up in the club and hugged up. They get the
tattoo on them, then a week later it's over.
But that's what it goes back to. They go back to the men. I'm just talking about how quick and fast they are with relationships.
Yeah.
They would get into a relationship, and the next week they'll have the other girl name tattooed on them, and 3 months later they back with their boyfriend and they pregnant, and 6 months later they got a big stomach and they back with the girl.
Whose song is? Ooh, yeah. Whose song is?
Did you see it play out?
Yeah, I seen that. All that woo woo. Yeah, I seen all that. That's why you gotta dodge that. You gotta be like, no.
I'm so glad you haven't gotten into any of that right now, like in your life, and you have never dated, a woman that, and you ain't running around talking about this kid is yours, and
I love kids, but I know you love kids. Yeah, I was taught well. I was taught very well.
You was thank you
I did
so much.
So shout out to my mother for that. Because a lot of people, they get in relationships and they start claiming kids. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't do it. I was never taught to do that. You know what I'm saying? And people ask me all the time, are you going to have your own child? Yes, I am.
That's
just, I can't be left without. You take something from me and then what?
So you going to have kids?
I am.
Oh, that's
I'm
nice.
going to have my own.
Have kids with me?
Well, hurry up.
My husband is Johnny Depp. Okay? Understand that. I'm over y'all.
Okay.
So you don't want no kids over your height.
You know what? Your kids will be royalty.
Royalty. Okay. I already know who, okay? Moving along, we ain't talking about that.
Okay, we're going to move on. Because you said something real fast earlier.
Yeah, you kind of threw me off when you was like, they be with a da-da-da, and then they be, it was a song. It goes like, we living in a generation of not being in love. But I can't remember the other part, but that's so true. That is so true. That is so true.
And it's like, we can't, you can't, you meet people these days, and you meet somebody, and they be like, every time they meet somebody, they talk about how many people they've been in love with. How have you been in love with these people? Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
Shout out to the track record.
Can you turn your TV down, please?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Nelly Fresh and everything. She real fresh and everything.
Oh, that's what's up. Thank you, my Jay. I know your voice, baby. Thanks for watching the show.
You're welcome. And I like that king chain, too.
I know that's right. I'm here. I have a ride.
Oh, yeah, we got to get him one of that. That's my little buddy right there.
Oh, that's what's up. Thank you for calling, sir.
All right.
Oh, man, the kids watch. I love the kids.
Oh, Nelly love the kids. Shout out to Nelly, because Nelly really do love the kids. And if there's anybody out there that want to put Nelly involved with any kind of kids activities or anything going on out there, Nelly love to support the little boys. She love to go to basketball games. She love to be a part of the community. So please make sure you include Nelly, and I guess Nelly can tell you where to follow her at and how to contact her right now.
You can follow me at Fresh Designs, at PHRESHDESIGNS. And support the movement is Born Fresh. I got on one of my T-shirts today. I have the footprints, and they're basically for kids, but adults can get them as well. Born Fresh, you mad? Just check it out for me. And thanks to everyone in the city who's supported me thus far. I've been humble since day one, and I appreciate it. Shout out to Exclusive Hair Salon Shop, my girl Roxanne. Home girl, go make sure y'all check her out. Her address is 4899 Finley Street. You know Roxanne.
I've heard about Roxanne
yeah,
for years.
Yeah,
I have not had the pleasure to meet you, Miss Roxanne.
That's my
you know,
girl,
when she came about, it was just like, yeah, she's very good. I love her work. I love those shortcuts, those quick weaves. When she came through, she sweep. One thing I don't do is I don't hate. If anybody know me, and I want to, let me put this out there too. I'm not a hater. I've never been somebody who want to put somebody down. I've never been one of those stylists. I've always been one of those stylists to actually share my people. Most of my people, these new people are doing them now, and I have not said nothing about it. Second of all, I would like to say, I got that Brazilian too, ladies, so contact me on Facebook if you need it. I got some good deals going too.
Okay.
Another thing I want to stress is, people, we have to support each other. If we don't support each other, then I can see that it's a lot of stuff going on out. Hold on. Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
Hey, Ma, y'all want to get a shout out to you. You did a good job. And forget all the haters, boo, because you're doing a good job. This say Sean Green.
Hey.
Hey, baby.
Hey, how you doing? Thank you, baby. Thank you for calling. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Green, for calling and giving us that shout out. And once again, we want to say shout out to all the haters. But once again, I want to say, people, you have to learn to support your local events. And about that whole hair battle thing, like I said, I'm going to actually do Hair Battle Royale again. If you guys don't support, then that's on you. First of all, I didn't start Hair Battle Royale. I don't want to talk about Hair Battle Royale on every show of the Cutting Edge. So I just want to say, if you don't support the movement, then you won't be a part of the movement. So with that being said,
you gotta support people when it's down, because when that ride gets all the way up to the top, you're not gonna be able to reach it. So I wanna,
then I always say you think you too good, or you think you don't, because you don't want to hang out with nobody. Well, how am I hang out with you when you ain't never support me and you ain't even in the same circle that I'm in now? Because I done moved up.
Hello.
Thank you.
And then it's
so if y'all don't get it together, then we won't be able to have it together.
So shout out, and then you know what? And I want to say shout out to all the local brands. I can't sit right here and name them, but I salute everybody on their grind. So that's always the place. I support everybody, and especially if it's real. If I feel like you're not real, I don't deal with you. And
exactly. Exactly.
And speaking of support, shout out to Zakia Jamasi yet again for winning the Miss Godfrey's pageant.
Yes, Miss Godfrey's pageant was Saturday.
It was a slay, a brutal slaying.
It was a slaying. It was brutal. You have to come out sometime.
I don't know what that is.
It's a pageant, but it'll be nice. You'll be at the All-Red Affair. Nelly will be there.
For us to support us, then we got to support her too. So just being at the event, just for her to just, glance and see our faces, or see us win.
And watch out, and watch out for Miss Zakia Jamasier. She'll be here guest co-hosting in a few weeks.
But the Jamasier clan just took the winner and runner-up, so shout out to both of them.
I'm not sure what's going on right now, but go ahead.
Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
What's up, Mario? How you doing, man? Glad to see you on TV doing your thing.
What's happening?
I got them body oils. Them smell good. What you doing, Mario?
I'm doing good, man. You know what? And we're not even gonna worry about that. But I don't know where you're located, and we're not gonna let you give your location here on this show. But we want to say, support your body oils and your smell goods for your local vendors out there in the community. Make sure you do that.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you for calling, man. Yes, shout out to all our smell good people and everything that's going on out there.
You got people hustling. People want to be entrepreneurs. We really don't want to work a 9 to 5 forever. So respect the hustle. You got to respect the hustle, whatever they're doing. If somebody is doing something that you want to do and you haven't did it yet, sit back and watch and do it better. Hating is the worst way you can come up.
Shout out to all our sister shows here, right here on
the
Comcast.
The P Show, yes, please. Shout out to the P Show. Yeah.
Shout out to all our shows that's popping up in the city. We want to say that we love you guys, and we want to say that we will never shade you in any way. We don't want to take anything from you. We are the original Cutting Edge, and if anybody came for this show, do you see the name of this? We will cut your edge off.
And if anybody finds you hilarious, it will be me.
Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just calling in. Hey, how you doing? I'm just calling in to support and to let y'all know keep doing something positive for the city.
Okay, thank you, baby.
What's your name?
You're welcome. Hey, cousin, this is Mika.
Hey, cuz, how you doing? Look, I was like, this voice familiar. Thanks for calling, Sam. Talk to you later.
Thank you for calling.
Thanks for calling, cuz. I was trying to get more females to call
Shout
me
out to
today.
my mom.
More men called on the subject.
But you know,
women.
sometimes
they embarrassed.
I'm not gonna say they embarrassed, but you know, the women don't like to be put on the spot because once again they become part-time lesbians, so they want to know.
Okay.
So they want to know that everything is secure in their realm of when they want to come out. They ain't coming out to nothing like this to even support it, because most of them that may call in, they probably don't even have like any kind of idea of, and you know, and I definitely can agree with you on that subject. I just think when it comes to love, I think when you in your early teens and 20s, you should experiment. I think
that's why I messed up at, and you're so right. When if you got young people watching the show, it's still kind of early or whatever. But when you're young, from 13 to 21, I really don't think you should be in a relationship. I really don't. You need to experience life, and that's what I never did. I have always been with someone personally. You know, and at 25, the freedom.
Well, are you single now?
At 25, and you know, and growing and mature, you see that you miss a lot of stuff early in life trying to be grown. It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, or whatever. It's wrong is wrong, you know, because a lot of people, they get on you when they say, well, you too young to be dating. It doesn't matter if it's woman to woman, male to male. Take your time. And that's all I can say is just take your time with it.
Yeah, it's
being patient about it should definitely, speed along the process.
Yeah,
I think patience is definitely a virtue.
It still relies on the parents. If they don't see it in the house, then they're just gonna be.
Some kids are sneaky though. Some kids are sneaky. I'm telling you.
You have those moms that have.
Watch out for those cancer kids.
You still got those moms.
I'm a cancer.
I'm a cancer.
See? Sneaky.
Trying to say.
Very.
Think about it.
But anyway, to be real and to be, I honestly think you should take your time. I mean, people are still searching for love at 40 and up, only because they miss knowing who they are. You got to know yourself first and love yourself first.
Yeah, definitely. So. I think knowing yourself and loving yourself plays a big part in if you should actually get into a relationship
and try to involve other people in your life. Because when your life ain't together and you try to involve other people in it, it don't work. It don't work like that.
Some of those relationships that I was in currently, I didn't even love myself, and I can honestly say it because I would have never been with them people, and you know who you are out there. I would have never dated you. I would have never been caught in your bed. And let me tell you, that's the sad thing. I have never been dumped or hurt or anything like that. I've always left them. It's like after a couple of weeks or something, I just realized like what was going on with me. Was I infatuated with them or what? I don't know. But I guess the relationship that I'm in now is lasted for quite a while. So I'm good.
Relationship conversations are always the best.
I've been crushed, but all I can say is it's valuable lessons learned each and every time.
Right.
Try not to make the same mistake over and over.
Yes. Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
Hey, I just want to say thanks to all y'all. Y'all doing very great. This is Mario's mom.
Oh, hey, Mom. I love you. You are the reason why I sit right here every day. Just let that be known.
I just want to appreciate y'all for putting didn't ask.
All right. Shout out to my mom out there. Thank you for calling, ma'am.
I wish my mama called in.
Oh, don't do that. We're going to have to get our producer to get your mom.
She not going to call here. Shout out to my mama.
Shout out to Nellie's mom.
She's been telling me to get off
and
my phone and stuff. It was Kimmy texting me. But anyway, yeah, shout out to my mama.
Oh, she told you to get off your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, she been a mom through via text. You know what? Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge.
You know what? Thank you. Thank you for calling the Cutting Edge. Yes, yes.
Can you turn your TV down, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry.
You done worked on my nerves.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, man?
We doing good now that you turned your TV down.
Okay, thank you, bro. I was wondering, I got a question. What would you do if you woke up and your balls was missing?
If I wake up and what?
Did you say if he wake up and his balls is missing? Have a nice night.
Thank you for calling, sir. You know that.
Oh, man.
We always have those people. We always have those people that call in, you know, and give their opinions on.
Well, shout out to my barber.
On things that. Oh, shout out to G-Mon for the lovely cornrows. Let me tell you, she always keeps me swagged out, so I love her to death. Shout out to G-Mon and Shout
out to Nelly.
Y'all go check her out.
Always will have a hat on until
she get a roundup. But let me tell you, she ain't never got a roundup, and she stay at the barbershop every 2 days. Now, where do you get that from?
Where they do that at?
She ain't never got a roundup, but she go to barbershop every 2 days.
I'm going my hair out,
it's
ladies
a
and
mess.
gentlemen.
And then the hair comes back.
I still got a shape up.
Anyway, are we? Yeah.
Any other news you want to give out there that's going on?
Yes, I actually do. The P Show and other local people are gathering together to have an Easter egg hunt on March the 30th from 2 to 4 p.m. at Jefferson Park. So you'll see more coming from that. And also, I'm going to put together designer versus local promoters basketball game. So stay tuned for that. I have more information next Thursday. And again, tomorrow, make sure y'all Pretty Girl rocking with us at Mansions, formerly known as 534. You can hit up at I Am Pretty Ladies with a Z at the end on Instagram for more information about that.
And make sure you check out the Cutting Edge page. Like our page on Facebook. It's RVA's The Cutting Edge. You can follow us on Twitter at
Tenacious A Image.
I don't have a Twitter. Follow me on Instagram at Fresh Designs, PHRESHDESIGNS. And
you can follow us as a cast on Twitter at
Cutting Edge RVA.
Oh, okay.
Cutting Edge RVA. We've actually been getting retweets and everything already. Make sure you like our page on Facebook. Make sure you shout out all your local promoters. Make sure you go out and support everybody. What we want to do is we want to put a band together where everybody just come together and support everybody.
There's enough money
we
in this city
cannot
for
get
everybody
this city to become a big city if everybody don't support each other. If you go to all the local events outside of the city and you don't support your local events, then you will always continue to travel outside of your region to support local events. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say shout out to, oh wow, what was that?
Carucci and Tiana Taylor.
Oh, so that was a picture of Carucci and Tiana Taylor kissing. Once again, shout out to the lesbians. Shout out to all the gays out there. I love y'all. I have nothing against y'all, of course.
Shout out to DJ Statistics and Chaos Entertainment.
Yes, and I want to say shout out to my mom. Shout out to my little sister. Shout out to our producer, Frank D. Shout out to Bad Boy Video.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's about sum it up.
That about sums it up for this week's show. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to let y'all know, make sure y'all tune in next week, each and every Thursday, from now until April. And we also have a season finale party coming up at the end of this season, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And keep your ear open. Keep your ear open.
Yeah.
Anybody you want to shout out, Nelly, here on the last segment? Is anything touching you guys want to touch on real quick while we're here?
Paul Bearer from WWE has passed away at 58 of a cardiac arrest, and they are blaming food.
And you know he was the pallbearer for The Undertaker or something?
Yeah, he was the
pallbearer. You remember the guy that used to hold the urn all the time? He always used to be the scary guy from WWE.
Shout out to the Chicago Bulls. That's my team. I know anything about wrestling, but basketball I do. I don't really know anything about
little
wrestling.
boys know about wrestling, and I know you know.
Speaking of Chicago Bulls,
I just want to shout out
Michael Jordan getting married again.
And Michael Jordan has a 16-year-old son that
That's
he's
not
trying
his
to
son.
take.
Not his
That's
kid.
not his kid. One thing we're not going to do on this show is we're not going to report the wrong news, and we're not going to lie about it. That's not his kid.
I just wanted this reaction right here.
Some kid out of Georgia, and the mom was sleeping around with Jordan back in the day, and the kid is like 17, 18 now, but that's not his kid. And she even gave the kid Jordan's last name. Billie Jean is not my kid.
Oh man, rest in peace to Michael Jackson,
rest
baby.
in peace to
Whitney
Michael Jackson
Houston, too.
Whitney Houston. Did y'all know Whitney Houston was under investigation back in 2003 because she paid this lady off that knew all her business like $250,000. All of this happened back in October 2003, and now the FBI is just coming together to pull all this stuff together and pull this out about Whitney. Why would you wait till this woman died?
And just like the FBI is just putting together the person who killed Biggie. They actually started to put the case together. Like that person who came down.
They just started to put the case
together.
Wait
so long to get
they wait
these
so
things
long.
Done.
You can't even.
It's okay. It's because he's black. It's all right.
Oh my God, there we go.
Yeah,
Don't pull a race card.
Yeah, so I mean.
We already have a show on this season.
I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it.
I don't think we live in that world anymore. We are.
I don't think we as a cast.
We live in that world.
We are our own worst enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Look at all the black-owned businesses here in the Cap City alone.
Shout out to TK's Chicken.
Yeah. Shout out to
1800 Bar.
Yeah. Shout out to Mufaz's.
All the.
Wait. Is she black?
Who?
No, and also
well, her boyfriend's black.
Shout out to any local supporter.
Yeah. Shout out to any Love Club promoter or anything. We want to say thank you for guys for watching. Once again, you see that the King has his official gold here. Check me out. Fresh Designs. You can check her out on Instagram once again.
Shout out to the parents and the kids and everybody in the community.
So they won't end up with cavities before they 5.
Yes.
Oh my. Well, we couldn't eat candy when I was a kid, so
these kids,
I still have all my teeth that I'm supposed to have.
These kids got gold.
Don't do that about them kids. We love the kids. You just had a kid. Your kid gonna have gold.
And no, he will not.
That's
no, he will not. This man, I'm telling you, he is going on a no candy diet. He can only eat like sweets, like donuts and pastries and stuff like that. But more than likely, it's going to be fruit too. Ain't no candy, no Halloweens. We don't want that.
And I have to tell y'all this because I want to make sure that everybody in Richmond knows there's a bug going around. Like as far as getting sick and everything. This is on a serious note because I hate it. I suffered from it this weekend. It was really sickening. So make sure you take care of yourself. You eating right, you drinking right.
Yes,
keep yourself, from being dehydrated. Just keep all the healthy. Eat as much healthy food as you possibly can.
Fruits, vegetables, fluid, water. We want to say bye, you guys. Thank you for joining us.
Love, peace, and soul.
That was a mess.
DJ's too sick for this one.